What's up? What's up? What's up?
What up, y'all?
We back.
Excuse me for Miami. As y'all can see, we ain't as hyped as we, supposed to be. But Miami, I still love y'all. We just didn't have a good understanding this year. It's complicated in our relationship. You know,
the turnout was not real.
it wasn't.
It wasn't nearly as many people down there this year as it was.
I think the reason why it wasn't was because last year was like the real first year everybody was able to get out and travel, and this year that was like, look, we gonna stay our asses at home.
I'm tired of shit, motherfuckers turned up too hard.
Right.
But it was still decent, but just not the same.
It was alright. We recorded while we was there. We did too. We goofed off on the first one, and on the second one we did a topic. It was real interesting. So yeah, check those out. But we are gonna, our subject today it's a heartbreaking one. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all done seen it all over the TV, radio. Everybody been talking about it, about the shooting in Buffalo, New York, at the Tops Grocery. Like 10 people got killed, and some people got injured by some. I don't even want to keep saying hate. Like it ain't hate. It's just, I'm gonna say self-hate, cause the shooter didn't know none of them people in that store to even hate them.
18
years old, and you feel
way to throw your life away.
Great way to throw your life away. And y'all speaking about the young men as I heard doing their thing, throwing their life away. And I'm not saying it's good or they should be continue doing it, but they're also throwing their life away over something like,
that's very senseless.
It is.
What was his motive behind that? It's crazy. Like, what was your purpose? I don't understand that. I would like to interview someone who, do something like that just to understand. Like, I wouldn't understand, but just like to hear them. Like, what was you thinking about? He kept a
diary. He kept an online diary, and he released like some of it, like just a few hours before he did it. And it was crazy because they were saying like, it was a guard there, but the guard shot back, but he had on, an armor.
He was prepared.
He came prepared. So you really thought about it. You took that much time to think about it when you could have been filling out college applications and, going on with your career. Right. Because I guarantee you didn't shop at that grocery store. You know what I'm saying? So you couldn't have been bothered by these people that shopped at this grocery store. You had to go out of your way, your line of travel to get to this store to inconvenience these people. And I'm not going to, like, these people ain't have to die because how you felt.
That's
like, you didn't know none of these people. He killed a man of God. It was one of them that was a bishop in the church. You know what I'm saying? He was out helping the community. He probably wasn't even grocery shopping for himself. He, give people rides back and forth to that grocery store. So he just so happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. And he was helping somebody. And he got shot and killed for that.
Right.
And I'm not justifying like the other people in there. They shouldn't have been shot and killed for no reason at all neither. And we're going to the store and doing what we supposed to do. We ain't hurting, we ain't bothering nobody. You know what I'm saying? We in our own. It's crazy because it be like you in your own community,
right?
Minding your own business,
and the outsider comes,
and some outsider come, and
disrupt everything,
and disrupt us, and just disrupt our peace.
Not only disrupting, but we killing people.
Like you can't. That's like I'm coming to your house and burn your house down.
For what?
The fuck? What am I doing all that for? Like, what?
And then have the nerve to tell one of the ladies who worked at the store, like, why do you work here at an all black store? You need to be in the suburbs.
Why is that any of his business?
Like, so immediately she, like, according to, like, what I read with her, she moved, she knew, like, okay, like, get away from him.
Yeah.
He on some other stuff.
Yeah.
So she moved around. And he just went on to proceed to do what he was going to do or whatever. And actually, today they had one of the youngest, I think they said, of the 10 victims was 32. Mm-hmm. They had the funeral today.
Yeah.
Up there. So, rest in peace to all of them. The families that got to deal with that.
Yeah.
Like, that's heartbreaking. Who wants to get that type of news? You know, knowing your person, your grandmother, they all, mom, right. Your person, they out there shopping or whatever, and you get a phone call like, there's been a shooting, and not only there's been a shooting, but you lost a loved one who was out there doing something simple, shopping, trying to go grocery shop so they can eat good. That's just, it's ridiculous.
The lady that called 911, she said the operator hung up on her. You know what I'm saying? She called 911 trying to whisper and stuff. And the lady was being very rude, very disrespectful, and hung up on her. So she had to call her boyfriend to call the police so they can, come and take. Ain't no, you could have shaved how many minutes, how many seconds off of that.
Right.
And I'm not saying one life matters more than another one, but we probably could have saved more than what we saved. We probably only had like 5 that died. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying those 5 should have died. None of them should have died. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have been his act. Right.
They could have got there sooner.
And you know what I'm saying? His ass shouldn't have been over there anyways. Like, stop. What is your purpose? Is coming into black neighborhoods, shooting up grocery stores, shooting up churches, shooting up anything in the black neighborhood. We do enough violence for ourselves. We don't need your help.
No,
we don't. We do not need your help killing us. We stay your ass over there. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be ignorant. But we don't need your help, bro. We got this. Like,
right. It's already hard enough. We try to get our own people together.
Right. And then it's just heartbreaking to me is that and this what angers me about black people, and I'm gonna speak on it. This is just my opinion. I'm tired of when stuff happens to us, we look for our enemy, the same people that is shooting us down and killing us, for help. Please help us. Right. You gotta come in, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, get our neighborhoods together, and you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. They shouldn't have to. We should. We should be getting ourselves together. Stop asking, and I'm not going to even call white people the enemy. They are not the enemy. I'm saying stop asking other people for help. Like, you have the Hispanics. They come in, they, help each other.
Right, and that's what it is. We have enough people.
We got enough people to help each other. So, I feel like this. When we stop asking for help and we start doing for ourselves, they can't take shit from us. They can't break us down. They're not going to be able to destroy what we have. They're going to envy it, but they're not going to be able to destroy it. If we hold on and we do what we're supposed to do for ourselves, to get our culture and our community together, can't no outsider come in and take that from us. Because I feel like this. If we asking them for help, they're going to keep dangling over our head.
Right, because they give us a favor, now they're going to expect something back.
Yeah, and then, or, you know how people is when they do something for you, it's they act like they got something holding over you,
or
like, I did this.
Reminder.
Yeah, that's what I was finna say.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have this.
I did this. Remember when I did this? Or, they making you go through hurdles and jump through hoops just to get the shit.
Right.
If we do that shit ourselves, and it's enough people, it's enough black people, it's enough scammers, and you included too. Stop buying all that Gucci shit and all that expensive stuff. We just feeding their pockets so they can keep controlling us. You know what I'm saying? If we start bringing our own money back to our own, communities and our culture, our culture would thrive. We would be, we'll be where we supposed to be as people. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody gonna be able to come in and infiltrate what we have. These white kids ain't gonna be able to come in our neighborhoods and, shoot down our churches and shoot down our grocery stores or anything like that. We'll be stable and able to, tell their ass, hey, what you doing here? This ain't where you belong. You need to go ahead and go somewhere. Take your ass back on the other suburbs.
You go today, that's how they look at you.
Yeah.
Like, you asked the lady, like, why are you here? You belong in the suburbs. What?
Let you go to their neighborhood. They got the camera out. You know what I'm saying? You know the Karens. I hate to say they Karens, but they asking you questions. Let me see your ID. Why are you over here? You know what I'm saying? Who do you know? I'm calling the police. That's how we need to be in our neighborhoods. We need to be just as suspicious as they is. We don't need to be saying, that look like the police. No, we need to be on their ass. Hey, who are you here for? Who are you looking for? Why are you here? Let me see some ID. You know what I'm saying? Let me call the police.
Right.
We should not always be the person on the other end of getting that treatment. And I'm not saying treat nobody bad. I'm not. But when it's not going to stop until we start to stand up and start to tell them, like, hey, you can't come in this neighborhood and acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like when they be like, oh, you know, you should put them away. They did this crime and all this stuff. But yet and still we got black people killing black people. Well, we won't tell. We won't say nothing.
Yeah,
we act
crazy.
like we don't see that. And it's not snitching. If I'm not a part of that crime, it ain't snitching. You know what I'm saying? They need to go to jail just like that white man need to go to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And even if they did look at it like that, so fucking what? Because nowadays they killing too many kids. And the shit's not being resolved. That's ridiculous. Ain't no way in these major cities with all these cameras, y'all can catch a motherfucker speeding through the streets. You can catch somebody going through a red light, but you can't catch somebody shooting on the block somewhere. How? Technology is too improved in this country to not be on top of things like that. Y'all on top of all the wrong shit, trying to get us tickets to get more money into the city pockets and shit like that. But y'all ain't trying to do more to stop these crimes on the street. And it does start with us because we out there doing it, you know. But it's like, where do you start? With yourself. Somebody got to take the initiative to lead, and not just on no rally end up going tearing down our community and stuff like that. That's not helping.
They took rioting to a whole different level. Yeah. They don't even riot what they supposed to be rioting for.
They supposed to be protesting, not even rioting.
Right.
When you protest, these people out there protest try to do good. When the rioters come in, everything that y'all say is off the table. Any deals y'all tried to make with people in the city or whatever is off the table immediately. Why? Because all these people came in here with the negative energy, doing shit, tearing down shit, burning down shit. You think they want to give you something that y'all doing that? Because at the end of the day, they look at it and this is ours.
Yep.
So by doing that, we ain't going to get nowhere.
And then I feel like you being petty by tearing all the stuff up, so they going to be petty back. Well,
we're going to build it back up.
Right. They gonna be like, well, we need money for our black communities, need money for this, black communities. Well, we was gonna give you, you know what I'm saying, $1 billion, but you called $2 billion worth of damage over here when you start riding. So we gotta, you know what I'm saying, we not gonna be able to give you that money you asked for your community because we gotta build this community that you just tore down back up.
And really, y'all did them a favor because they want to do it from the beginning.
Right.
Shit. If anything, most of the time, well, I ain't gonna say most of the time, but sometimes somebody, if they doing something for you, it's just to make them look good.
Yeah.
Around the election time, you know what I'm saying? Then that's when everybody got the giving spirit.
Right. That's when the black folks become important because they know black folks.
They start saying shit that we want to hear.
Right. They know black votes matter. You know what I'm saying? That's when you really matter, black people.
And y'all should think, okay, we matter then. Guess what? We must be the majority. They need our votes. Our votes definitely matter. You know, sometimes like it don't matter. They don't kind of do it bad, but it does.
And then I'm gonna say this,
city, local.
I'm gonna say this. Y'all keep saying our votes don't matter, but a lot of black people was pissed when Trump got into office. Had y'all went out, but had you went out and voted, how would he have ever got into office? How would he would have never been in office had you went out and vote. So stop saying, oh, well, our votes don't matter, our votes don't matter, our votes don't matter. You're quieting your voice. You're quieting your voice for them. So they feel like, okay, as long as you're quieting your voice for me, I'm going to make sure you don't be seen. So when you start stepping up, like in Georgia, they not playing with them now. They is not playing with them. They doing everything they can to make that black vote matters in Georgia. So we need to be like Georgia. We need to start standing up for our vote because our ancestors, you know what I'm saying?
They did a lot.
They didn't die. I'm living proof right now. My grandmother, she don't really talk about it that much. I don't. It's not a lot of information there. But every now and then, she say little stuff. We'll have a deep conversation. She used to march with Martin Luther King.
That's what's up, shit.
And she told me, you know, they beat her up, you know what I'm saying? She been hit in the head and, you know what I'm saying, all type of stuff. They done sick the dogs on them. Like that stuff that you saw on TV, excuse me, that really happened. Like she was really there. She was in that was her era. So, and I'm going to tell you now, I didn't vote before, but when she started telling me little bits and pieces of here and there, and it was like, you know, my grandmother, this lady had to go through this, and I decided I'm going to sit my lazy ass at home and not vote. and she
Right.
did all this for me to vote.
Marching their feet,
Right.
beating their feet.
On this pavement, getting beat. These grown people, these not children, and I'm not saying, but you grown women being treated like little girls. Like, you gotta look down. You can't look a person in their face because they're a different color. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. And they calling you boy and girl.
And they younger than you.
And they younger than you. I wish I would go in there and talk and call my granny a girl right now. She'll slap these big ass lips will be somewhere on the floor over there in the corner. She not playing that. You know what I'm saying? So for her to be called a girl, or my grandfather and them to be called a boy, and they grown as hell, they didn't went, and both my grandfathers went and fought in a war. You know what I'm saying? Died soldiers. Come on, for real? And we come back to this. You know what I'm saying? And now our kids are disrespecting us, calling us all types of names, shoot and kill us. Like, what are we doing, black people? Why are we killing us? How are we our own biggest enemy? We doing their work. We doing our enemy work. And I'm not saying it's all black, white people, you know what I'm saying, that don't like us. It's a lot of people that don't like us. It's a lot of people that know what we really are. You know what I'm saying? Why are we doing their job for them? Like, why are we allowing that? And why are we allowing them to come into our neighborhoods and infiltrate what we got going on?
Because we're selfish. Like, they selfish. Everybody want theirs. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna never get yours.
But they're right. And that's why we are what we are for all these years after.
We never gonna get we never gonna get ours. It's never gonna be. We ain't never gonna have. If we don't stick together, we don't do it together. We ain't gonna never have.
Bare minimum.
And that's all we gonna get.
And I feel like that's a leash on your neck to keep it contained. Like, okay, give you a little bit just so you can be happy.
Yeah.
We gonna give you this little 14 just so you can be happy. We gonna give you this just so you can be happy.
And it's crazy because they've been doing. When is it gonna stop? Like, they've been doing this. All the massacres, you know what I'm saying? Wall Street, they went and burnt Wall Street down. You know what I'm saying? You go into some cities down south, you know what I'm saying, in the southern states, how the black people was thriving and, you know what I'm saying, making their own money, and they didn't have to cross borders with the white people, and, you know what I'm saying, they kept all their money in the community, and the white people would come in and burn their community down, and it was just over from then. Like, no, don't allow them to take something from you. They come burn that shit down, rebuild. Use your money to rebuild. Stop buying from them. Stop going. If you know somebody hates you in the neighboring city or the neighboring neighborhood, I wouldn't go to their neighborhood and buy from them. You know what I'm saying? And I frankly, I think it's going to get tiring. I don't know what it's going to take for these black people to get that thought in their head, because I'm to the point, like, you can't come into my house, you can't come into my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, acting crazy and think I ain't gonna say or do nothing. Like, it's not gonna, I'm gonna be heard. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna speak on that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who you is or how you feel about anything. I'm gonna speak on it. And if I hurt your feelings, I hurt your feelings. That's just what it is. But you can't come and disrespect what I have going on and what we built, and then just I'm gonna fall back, or I'm whatever.
Right. And,
excuse me, it ain't gonna be like that.
Like, how many cases have we saw where an outsider come in, kill the people, and then get off?
Right.
This is gonna be another example right here. When they go to trial, whatever, because they gonna do their thing or whatever. This is gonna be another. Is we gonna get justice? Are we gonna get justice, or is this gonna be like another slap in the face?
I'm tired of it being a big thing. A rah 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 rah. We gonna do this. We gonna do that, and then our rah 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 get piped down by empty promises. Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna keep. We got this all for us to keep the people calm. Oh, okay. They said they gonna do this. They gonna do that. No,
that ain't enough.
That ain't enough.
And this gonna be another example.
I need you to go to the courts. I need you to pass some bills, because these laws that y'all have in the constitutions are not made. They're not made for black people. They're not made for us. They're not made for us. So I need you to start putting some. Now we got somebody in the chair in the Supreme Court. I don't know if she for us. She our color. I don't know.
Right, because even them.
Right, because
it's some
It's some backroom shit going on for a lot of stuff, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't know her, so I'm not gonna speak ill of her like that. But it's a lot of that backdoor shit going on, and we need to keep our voice going. And I'm not saying you got to be a radical. You ain't got to, you know what I'm saying, start doing crazy stuff, going off the wall and nothing like that. But you need to constantly remind them, hey, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's going on?
Right.
You said, this is what you said on March 13th, 1983. That's what you said.
And nothing has
happened. And nothing has happened. So, I'm giving, and we need to start giving deadline shit. I'm going to give you a deadline. If you ain't got that shit done, I'm going to come back and see you. We need to start pulling up. We need to start, hey, keeping our voices real loud. Rah, rah. I'm not going to stop until you do it. I'm not going to stop until you do it. And if you don't do it, you will not get my vote. I'm voting for somebody else.
It's as simple as this. Let your employer mess up on your paycheck. What you gonna do?
Oh, you going to F off.
You going off. You going up there. If they don't get it right by the next paycheck, now you real mad. You ain't going to work. Now you going up there. I ain't clocking in. Hey, what's up with this check right here?
Yeah.
The same attitude we need to have when it comes to our people getting justice out here in these streets, because they getting killed.
And then it's like, we need to have our own people from our own hood delegating and speaking up for us. You know what I'm saying? That's where it comes back. It comes back full circle. We killing us. Guess what, black people? We killing our future doctors. We killing our future lawyers. We killing our future teachers. You know what I'm saying? We killing our future policemen. And we wouldn't have so much brutality and anger and hatred against us if we get our kids out of the hood and get them in these positions so they can protect us. You know what I'm saying? We would have our own doctors. We would have, so they wouldn't be experimenting on us. We would have our own lawyers so not all our men wouldn't be in jail. We would have our own teachers so we won't have, you know what I'm saying, these other teachers teaching these teaching this fake history that never existed.
Right.
We won't have we won't have judges that give us 100+ years. You know what I'm saying?
Something this big and this motherfucker just raped and slaughtered the whole house and get probation. Come on now.
Right. So you know what I'm saying? We'll have our own police to patrol our neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? When you have all that stuff and you put all these people in place to do stuff for us, who are we asking? We ain't gotta ask no motherfucking body. We don't have to ask nobody. We got our own back. We put these people in place, they're going to look out for us, and we're going to look out for them. I understand this. One hand washes the other, and both hands washes the face. We need each other so we can wash our face, be clean, and we ain't got to worry about asking nobody or begging or pleading. I do not like seeing black people on TV crying and begging and asking somebody else to come in and help them in their neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to do it. It just makes us look like fools. It makes us look like, and they sitting back watching them like, you see them? We got them again. You know what I'm saying? Now we got them where we want them. So we can come in. They come in when we're vulnerable and start demanding and asking us to do shit that we would never allow them to do had we been on our own. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody come in our hood. That's just like they talking about what I forgot what it's called. I just had it on my head. I've been thinking about it since this happened or since I found out about it. But when they mad that these people are come in and they start buying up houses in the hood. And it start with a G. I forgot what it is. But they start buying up houses in the hood and raising the rent for the people to push the black people out of these communities and make them, you know what I'm saying, better communities for white people to come in and, you know what I'm saying, live a better life in the hood. Bro, this is my theory on that. There's no such thing as that. If I grew up on the east side of Joliet, right? And no, I'm gonna do you one better. I lived in the second projects. In Joliet, second projects. I grew up. I moved there, teenagers or whatever. What happened was it burnt down. So they came in, cleared it all out, and made houses. Now them houses. These throw up house, boom, 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 boom. We threw these up. They're charging the black people that moved back in, that was there before. They talking about you can, what you can do, you can rent from them for so long, and then they'll put so much of your rent into the house, and you can buy that house. I don't want this motherfucking house. I want this house, and then you upcharging me on the house, you know what I'm saying? And then I can't make this house a home. Like, you can't have a fence up, you can't have a swing in your backyard, you can't have a pool, you can't have. If I'm buying this house,
I want to do whatever.
I want to do whatever. If I want to put a gazebo 3 stories high in the backyard, I should be able to do that. But they got all these stipulations. It's called gentrifying. I don't feel like it's no. Had we collectively put our money in and bought that land and built our own houses, nobody would have been able to come in and infiltrate or take any of that and tell us what we can and can't do on that land. That would have been our land. It would have still been our hood and our neighborhood, and we would have been able to claim that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying by, you know what I'm saying, people coming in and buying up the land and moving you out. They wouldn't be able to do that. Like, and I'm talking to the people that live in these hoods. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put money into these people's pocket. You know what I'm saying? Instead of keeping that in the hood. All these dudes that's walking around with all this flashing jewelry and you talking about you got all this money. Buy a hood. That don't mean shit. Buy a hood. Buy your hood. The set that you claim.
Right, the whole block you claim.
Right, the whole block you claim. You don't claim. You basically.
You a die for that block.
You a die for that block, but you don't own shit on the block. Why don't you, all your boys, the gang, the hood, the fam, whoever you is, y'all put y'all money together collectively, buy that whole hood, so when a motherfucker come in, you can say what you will and won't do. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta move. I own this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker can't ride down this street. I own this street. You know what I'm saying? What you doing over here? You want to buy? Oh, yeah, you need to talk to me and my realtor. You need to talk to me and my people. They're not going to somebody else that can tell you, hey, I sold your house, so, you know what I'm saying? After your lease is up, you got to go. And you talking about I've been here for 30 years?
Right. Paying rent, though.
Paying rent for 30 years. My grandmama been here, you know what I'm saying? Her mama been here. We can, you know.
But they gonna take that.
They don't care about none of that.
Thank you.
They don't care about none of that. You come in, you bring your own. I don't care where you get this money from. That's why I said scammers in the beginning. Scammers, drug dealers, whoever you is. All this Gucci, all this Jordans, all that jewelry, all that shit. Flexing. All that shit that you're flexing, you're not flexing shit. That's why they keep treating y'all like little girls and little boys. That's all they ever gonna see you as. Little girls and little boys. Buy a block. So when they come and they talk to you, they're gonna be like, yes sir, no sir, we came here to, you know what I'm saying, to buy this block. It's gonna be a totally different conversation. It's going to be a totally different conversation. And they're not going to be able to move you. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be able to just tell you any old thing. You start getting your books together. You start getting your money together. A motherfucker going to look at you totally different than that little boy, that little girl that just, you know what I'm saying, monkeying around the motherfucking neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Getting pregnant and having kids. And then y'all got to understand, from their point of view, they really the minorities. They really the minorities.
They know it too.
They know their culture, and they're coming to extinction. You know what I'm saying? Hey, many of them. It's a lot of us. Y'all see us everywhere. You can't go nowhere and not see us.
From the highest
we like roaches.
Everywhere.
We like roaches. I'm dead ass seriously. I'm not being. I'm for real. We everywhere. We like motherfucking roaches in here. You go anywhere, you gonna see us. We there, eh? Us, me. We here representing Black Power. We there. So it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers keep outnumbered. We outnumbered them when they brought us over here.
Right.
When they brought us over here.
Right. For those who on the ship.
We outnumbered them. We outnumbered them when we was on a plantation. We outnumbered them when we left the plantation. We outnumbered them today. That's like your little brother beating your ass every day of your life. How are we letting them little boy us if we outnumber them? How? Explain to me that. How are we letting them outnumber us? I mean, little boy us if we outnumber them. Y'all know what I meant. But they're going to keep coming to our neighborhoods. They're going to keep, you know what I'm saying, killing us. The cops going to keep killing us. They're going to keep having mass shootings until we stop it. They're not going to stop it. That's not in their agenda. It's not in their plan. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care who's in office. It's not in their plan. I don't care if we get a black person. We had Obama in office. That wasn't his plan. We had Trump in office. That wasn't his plan. We got Biden and Camilla. That's not their plan. I'm going to tell you right now, whoever's next in that office, sitting in that seat, it's not their plan.
Right.
You know who plan it should be? It should be our plan. It ain't our plan. It ain't on our agenda. So they ain't thinking about it. When you not thinking about it, they ain't gonna be thinking about it. They gonna say something when you say something. Oh, you want us to stop shooting you? Okay, we gonna stop shooting you. All right, don't shoot them for 2 weeks.
2 days.
Right. And that's serious. Like that's just
so you think you did something? Up, back at it.
Right.
Come on, folks, get quiet. After all that George Floyd stuff, I ain't hear no more about nobody doing nothing.
We didn't keep rah-rahing.
Right, to open back up some cases.
We didn't rah-rahing. And this the crazy thing, like, I be watching, like, the cold cases, cold files, and all that stuff. And I remember one particular case, this girl had convinced this guy to kill himself. Commit suicide. So the guy family found out about it, and his mother, when I tell you she was on it, she was on it. His mother was not quit. Like she was she was one of them flies that was you you know what I'm saying? The girl ended up going to court. She got found guilty. You know what I'm saying? For helping him kill himself or whatever. I loved him. No, they wasn't hearing none of that. That mama was on it. Like that mama was like, no, she gotta go to jail. The mama didn't stop there. When that young lady got convicted, she did not stop. What she did was she got her some friends. She started paying whatever she needed to pay. She got a bill passed. So if, say for instance, you try to, assist me in me committing suicide, that's murder. Mm-hmm. So it was a bill passed. You going to jail. Jazz would go to jail. She helped me commit my own murder. You're going to jail still. But she did not. The whole point was she didn't stop. She didn't stop for a little conviction. She didn't stop when they told her, we're going to look at it. We're going to do this. She didn't stop. She never stopped until she got a bill passed. And once she got a bill passed, that's when she finally got to sleep at night. Because she wasn't able to stop her child, but we're going to help somebody else. For the future references, somebody, assist in somebody else's death or committing suicide, they're going to ask to jail on my son's behalf. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we need to be. You know what I'm saying? And I know it comes back full circle, like I keep saying. That's why we need to have people in place, because a lot of us don't know the law. You know what I'm saying? We just walking around here free, and then when they stop us, we don't know what to say, what to do. We don't know how to conduct ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So
what they can do,
what they can be doing. So now we just in jail, and we just sitting there. What you in here for? I don't know.
Well, what do you know
say? What I'm saying? He told me to put my
down the street. He just pulled me.
Right. He just told me to put my hand behind my back. I put my hands behind my back. He put me in the car, and I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? That don't even make sense.
Right.
and that's how they plan us. And that's exactly how they plan us, because they know we don't know the law, we don't know the game, because we're not sending none of our kids to school for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Gang members, same thing. If I got a case, if I got a background and she don't, you think I'm finna have her out on the block with me? No, you finna take your ass to school. I got a case. You know what I'm saying? I got a background. Mm-hmm. You don't. So you finna go to school for both of us. Shit, I'ma send your ass to school. You not paying ain't no loans. I'm on the block all night hustling. Fuck some shoes, G. You going to school. You going to school.
The thing is, we be having 14-year-olds outside. 14-year-old. Motherfuckers ain't even out of middle school yet.
So we already killing the dream before the dream even starts.
Right. That doesn't make sense.
It's
us doing it to us. Can't blame nobody.
We can't.
You can't blame the white man for that shit.
And that's how it end up to people being able to infiltrate our hoods. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might not be like, what? How that makes sense? Us killing us or us being gangbangers. It creates a lot, because it starts here. They see us doing it. Mm-hmm. That's just like the N-word. We use the N-word, so they feel like shit. They call each other niggas.
Right.
So why can't I call them? If that's what they call themselves, why I should be free and able to call them what they call themselves?
Shit,
they do. Right, they not harmed by it. It don't hurt their feelings. You know what I'm saying?
They be like, oh no, we don't call me a nigger. No, same fucking words all around.
EREAHA. It's all the same thing. So they looking at the same actions that we do amongst ourselves, and we get mad when they try to act the same way we act. Why are we mad? We doing the shit. We kill each other every day. Every day. I promise you can look on Google today. Somebody got shot and killed in some black neighborhood.
And shit, with this weather heating up, it's gonna be a lot.
It's gonna be a lot more. We in Chicago.
Drive-by shoes on a highway. You can't even drive on a highway safe. Don't pick where.
Right. We in Chicago, so that shit happens every summer. 300-400 people. Like,
wait till the 4th of July.
What the?
They'd be impressed if only 20 people get killed. Right. That's impressive. That's a fucking shame. That should not be impressive. That's a fucking disaster.
I was watching videos on, you know what I'm saying, moving and where to move and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And they, you know, they do the video of the worst neighborhoods. They was doing the neighborhoods. I just had to. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, shit. Because all the neighborhoods that they were saying were black neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Were black neighborhoods. And it's like, damn, like, and then it's getting to the point, like, black people don't even want to be around black people.
Because ignorance. Don't know how to act. Like, why?
Like, you want to go get a house? All right, I know where it's a place.
Too many black people over there.
And I know it shocks white people. Like, what the fuck, you?
And I ain't gonna stop. I'm one of them.
I
like mix. Give me a mix.
I said that I was at the jewelry store talking to this lady that sold me some jewelry, and she was like, "Oh, you're gonna buy a house? Where you gonna buy a house at?" And I was like, I didn't even say a neighborhood. I was like, I don't want to live by black people. I'm tired of them niggas. And that's how I said it. And she looked at me like, what now, the fuck did you just say?
They're looking for where their communities are.
Right. She like,
she okay. I know
and
why.
I was like, you know, I hate to say that. And I had to explain. I said, I hate to say that. But some black people don't know how to act. They ignorant as hell. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that you have to say it like that, because if you get a little bit, you grow an inch. If you grow just an inch, black people on your ass. They on your ass. Oh, you think you all that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, they got a little something going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I heard such and such got a good job now. You know what I'm saying? That so they got money.
No, they watching.
So now they're watching you. They pocket watching you. They pocket watching you now. So you can't do too much. You gotta remain humble.
Borrow when they take it.
Right. You can't even, you know what I'm saying, gracefully, you know what I'm saying, celebrate your blessing in the black community. You better not rah-rah too hard. You better not yay.
Or what you trying to give? Hey, can I have a little more?
Right.
All of a sudden you got 5-6 kids. Bitch, you got 2 kids. Stop playing. Why you being greedy?
Come on, black people. Come on, black people. We gotta get it together, man. We definitely gotta get it together. This is us. And if we saying it, they see it. So that's why they acting like they do towards us, because
they see we don't give a fuck. So
we don't give a fuck. Right. It's just 10 people that died today.
Right. That's all they see it. Oh, that's a low number for a shooting, a mass shooting.
It's just 10 people. They ain't gonna miss them.
But somebody, mom, cousin, brother, sister, dad, crying, hurting. God, we don't know if all these people have life insurance. It costs to bury people.
Yeah.
You know? Bro. So just imagine the situation that this boy put all these people families in. And for what?
And I'm telling you, they looking at it, and and I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but that's how they looking at it. It's just 10 people. They'll get over it. Right. You know what I'm saying? They don't hurt like us. Like, they feel like, you know, they feelings, they're missing a person. Like, if you let you go take your ass over there to Mariano's and shoot up the whole Mariano's.
Man, you ain't getting out alive.
You ain't getting right.
Over here.
You ain't getting out alive, but you got motherfuckers standing up in the courtroom. That was a father. That was a son. That was an uncle. They tell you they going in.
You can say I plead guilty. No, you still going. So we're gonna tell you how we feel.
Right. They standing up. Everybody's standing up. Everybody's gonna be there. They gonna stand up.
Them, the neighbors, people across the street, they all coming.
Girl, they waiting in line. They waiting around. It's a line around the courthouse. Right. I didn't know Charles for 2 days, but I want to testify and let everybody know how it felt.
How many years they get?
Right.
Oh, 100. No, we need more.
Right. So that it don't. They don't see it that way when it comes to us, cause they feel like, oh, they're gonna cry about it.
Shit, they do that to themselves anyway.
Right? They're gonna cry about it for a couple of days, maybe give them a month. They'll be over it.
Yeah, because then nobody gonna go down to the police station like, what's going on with this case?
No,
what's going on?
I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna do. They rah-rahing right now. They gonna say some. They gonna give you some dumb shit. Oh, he got 100 years, 25 years to life, whatever. Everybody's gonna linger around the case a little bit. Somebody's gonna win the championship. LeBron James gonna win the championship. Them 10 people gonna be out the door. Tops where? Tops who? And where? Where did they get shot? What happened? I don't remember that.
Right.
Wasn't that like 3 years ago or something?
Nah, it was just a couple months ago. That's the sad part about it.
That's the sad part about it. That's how the news is going. I promise you, they do it every time. Just like with the war. Everybody was looking at the war, glued to this war. What's going on? When they knew increments by 5 minutes. What was going on?
Every country.
Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
Shit.
That shit went out the door. I ain't heard nobody else say nothing about that war after that.
That's all they talking about.
That's all they talking about is this slap.
And that shit. He apologized. Get over it. It's bigger shit than that.
Now they went from how Chris Rock's supposed to have felt, what he should have did, to what Jada was doing, and
right. They broke that. They dissect that motherfucker down.
Didn't they?
Hey.
Ain't dissected shit about this war. And listen, while they was talking about that, Biden was sending billions of dollars over to them.
Shit.
Billions.
Big
and we ain't
money.
getting shit.
Big money. Motherfuckers still wait for that stimulus check. It's gone.
Oh yeah, he didn't send that shit right on over there.
And now our gas prices through the roof.
Right. So when you got back to the, to this topic, you like, damn, what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Now the gas price $5 and shit. Nah, that ain't because of that slap.
Right.
That whole time y'all was talking about the fucking slap, they was sending all the motherfucking money over there, over across seas. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, man.
Big money.
Stay focused. We need to stay as a country. Fuck just black people as a country. Stay focused. But black people, you need to stay more focused because they on our ass, and we need to get on our own ass. We need to pick it up. We definitely need to pick it up because they on our ass right now.
Shit.
And they gonna continue to do it. I'm telling you, watch in a couple of, it ain't gonna even be a couple of months. It's gonna be a month or so. They gonna have something new on the TV.
Right.
Matter of fact, what you say, June?
Right.
It's finna go into June right now.
Right.
So July, right. 4th of July, right around the corner. They're gonna be talking about the shootings. 20 kids got shot. Tops who? That's how it is. That's how it's gonna be. That's exactly how it's going.
Push that to the side.
And that's how they keep getting away with it because something else gonna come up. And then by the time you get back around to the Tops and him going to court, this man done got off on a technicality. He done got off on a technicality.
Right. Now he got mental issues and all kind of weird shit going on. He had childhood. They need to stop.
A black man raped him when he was 7. What the fuck did that have to do with the people at Tops? Right. So now he walking around on the street because somebody raped him when he was 7.
Just what's the dude's name that went out his way to be in the protest or whatever and shot them people with that assault rifle and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And got off. Come on.
He was young too.
Yeah. All these clowns young.
He was young too. It's crazy, man. Stay focused. You got to stay on their ass like they stay on our ass. Stay on their ass. Don't lose focus. And they do shit like that so we can lose focus. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this happened. Look over there. And while we looking over there, they say, "Hey, and you do this." Okay, all right. Yep. Oh, you know what? We already been past that. He's good.
Along.
Right, he's good. You like damn.
You go to the city hall, they'll go past some shit real quick.
Hey man, stand on their necks. Stand on their necks. That's what we need to be doing. Standing on people's necks.
So shit.
It's no time to be quiet. We keep being quiet. Guess what? We're gonna be extinct.
We gonna keep on seeing these articles come through. Now we got it right here on our phone. We ain't gotta watch it. It's coming to us now.
That's crazy.
And since it's coming to us, that means we should be aware.
We should, right. Cause as soon as you pull up Google, it's right there.
It's right there. All you got to type in Buffalo. Shit, she gonna finish it for you. He, whoever you got that motherfucker, they gonna finish it for you.
So yeah, we definitely got to keep it standing on their necks. We gotta get bills and laws passed for us. You know what I'm saying? We put too much into this country for somebody to just run us out or tell us that we're not able or we're not worth. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody tell us our worth. We know what we did for this country. You know what I'm saying? They say they brought us over here, and I'm gonna keep quotation. They brought us over here. You don't bring, you know what I'm saying, guests to your house and treat them like, you know what I'm saying, like they ain't shit. And then we did most of the work.
Right. People that shit.
We did all the work. And you just sat around and watched us.
Right.
And then you gonna tell us we ain't shit. We lazy. We act like animals and all that stuff.
Lazy, motherfucker.
Listen, man. We gotta do better as people. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta start praying.
Hey.
Pray and do work.
And you can't pray and not do the work. You definitely do.
Cause you're like, okay, shit, we got the oil. You gonna crank the motor? Like, what's up? Like, you got to. But rest in peace to those families who lost their loved ones.
Definitely sending out prayers for y'all.
Very tragic. And thank God for the ones who was able to make it out.
Thank God for the lady that called 911 and thought quickly enough to call somebody else so they can call 911. You know what I'm saying?
Whoever that dispatch was, they asked it to be gone. Because that's fucked up, regardless.
They taking care of it right now. And then they actually got a lawsuit out with the maker of the gun that he used.
Oh, yeah. Hey, they getting on that lady, too.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's different ways that we can go about it, but we definitely need to get some laws in place for us because they're not going to keep being able to do this if we have laws in place. These laws that they have now, they keep tweaking and all that. It's not for us. It's not. But we go to City Hall, we start, you know what I'm saying? If you got to rally up and do a 1,000,000-man march to D.C. again, when they starting to do all, especially when they talking about voting. Oh no, we gonna need some proof. We gonna need something for you to get this vote. And I'm not talking about what they talking about doing once they get into office. I need you to do that before. I need you to do it before you get in office. I need to see some work. I need you to put a deposit down.
Right, just like you can't move in until you put something down. You can't get voted in until you show something.
Right, show a bill.
And I ain't talking about going to hand out no food to nobody.
I don't want to see that shit.
Fuck that. We do that for ourselves.
Right. And I'm not saying the hungry don't need to be fed, but fuck that.
But that's what
that
they
ain't
always
your job.
Go through. That's what they always try to do.
No, I don't need you to feed the hungry. I need your ass to get in this office and get some shit done. I need some paperwork. I need people to be hot up under their collar. Like, what the fuck is he in here doing?
Right. Start talking shit to somebody.
Right.
Shit. Pull up, snatch that. Hey, get down.
I need you to be in there. I need you to stand up on everything.
For the right reason.
Yes.
Like, hey.
And there shouldn't be no money involved. Shouldn't nobody have to pay you to go in there and do the right thing.
You should want to. That's why you should be. That's why you signed up for it, right? To change some shit.
So black people, we need to get on that. We need to get our kids on that. You know what I'm saying? We need to start, you know what I'm saying, voting them in early.
Yeah.
Please vote them in when they 7. You know what I'm saying? And tell them, you know what I'm saying, and if you in the gang, the hierarchy in the gang, the gang leader, hey man, put some of them people that ain't got no goddamn backgrounds into school, so you'll be able to walk and be released, and you ain't got to do 100 fucking years.
Get you a lawyer because you're gonna need it.
Right. You need a lawyer. You need a doctor. You know what I'm saying? You need a judge. You need to be putting these young men in school. You know what I'm saying?
Going buying houses and cars and shit, riding around getting pulled over. They're buying it out because you got it so fucking well. That's a waste of money.
You putting it back. You giving it right back. You just gave it to them, bro. Like, invest that shit. Invest in yourself. That's all we asking you to do. Invest. By investing, send somebody to school. Buy a block. And put all the baby mamas or your homies in them houses. And teach them, you know what I'm saying? Pay a financial advisor to come through and show, you know what I'm saying, the hood how to manage money. So they'll know how to manage money right. So we can invest our money.
Yeah.
And I know y'all like, what y'all doing? Oh, we learning how to invest.
Get some buying power. Get
that credit. We learning how to invest. We trying to get our credit right. And y'all hear us talk about goals all the time. So if we talking about on here, we definitely talk about it amongst ourselves every day. And we moving towards that. You know what I'm saying? We been talking about real estate. I went and got my real estate license. so we ain't got to go through nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And whatever I know, I'm telling her. What she knows, she telling me. We transferring information, and it ain't just us swapping information back and forth. We got other people on the team. You know what I'm saying? That is trying to get it too. You know what I'm saying? So,
because it's enough out here for all of us. It's enough out here for everybody.
It most definitely is. It most definitely is. So please, get it together. You know what I'm saying? Stay blessed. To the families, just prayers go out to y'all.
Check on y'all peoples.
Yes, man. Most definitely.
And not just because of bad situations happen, but always check on y'all peoples. Most definitely. Shit. But y'all already know what it is. Hope y'all got something about this message, and you know, continue to just pray for those people. That's terrible, and we hope they get justice. Yep. I don't give a damn what they come up with, whatever. That shit can't go this time. We can't watch another person walk away for killing our people for no reason. So, I hope you all had a great day. And y'all will catch us thoughts. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.
Subscribe.
And you